Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. They mean the world to me. This is the daily forecast for all signs for Monday the 25th of October. We're in our final week of October. The month just feels like it's flown by. Crazy. This is a daily reading for all signs. Like I said, it is a broad spectrum reading, so you need to figure out where it best fits in your life, if at all. And beyond that, if it doesn't fit, that's okay. It doesn't mean anything's wrong or broken. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just you might be working on something different at this time. Sorry, I'm a little thrown this morning because I guess my computer updated to Windows 11, so I couldn't find anything this morning, like where my camera was, how to delete videos. It's all reconfigured. It's like, if something's not broke, let's not try and fix it. I don't know. It was working fine, but I guess my computer auto updated to Windows 11, and I didn't realize it until this morning. So, anyway, please check out the drop-down menu and look in there on any of the daily videos to get an idea of sort of what I want you to think about, things I want you to think about, all of that sort of stuff, and how to get in contact with me, how to follow me. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video. Hit subscribe if you want to subscribe to the channel and join us every day, and all that good stuff. All right, so let's see what the card is for today. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We've seen this card a lot. Like, this is like the third time this month we've seen it. And again, it's like patience. Patience is key. But remember yesterday we had that King of Swords, and I felt like he was sort of silently observing. I mean, granted, it was an owl, which kind of that's what owls do, but they're not necessarily silent. They always have that hoo-hoo thing going on. But I got this sense of silent observer from him, like using our highest intelligence. So when I look at this, this is also about looking at the bigger picture, right? Looking at sort of what we do now and how it will pay off later, right? The work that we put in, the patience that we show, the intricacy with which we sort of, this spider here is weaving her web. So the intricacy with which we work, and the decisions that we make, how they play a part in the grander scheme of things. So there should be a focus on that today, and a focus on that with intelligence, like feeling empowered with that King of Swords underneath this, right? Being analytical and grounded. The groundedness would be that the Seven of Pentacles. But we're using our best intelligence with that King of Swords around, right? We're weighing everything, studying everything, taking it all in, and making sure that it's appropriate, right, correct for us and whatever goal it is that we're working towards. Our goal definitely exists, right? Because the Seven of Pentacles would be a goal-oriented card. It's about, in this case, this spider is waiting to catch one of those fireflies in these many webs that he's built, right? So if we've worked really hard towards something or in pursuit of something, now may not be the exact time to cash in or to receive the reward, but it's getting closer, right? We can see sort of the end of the road. We can see sort of the work that we put in with the situations that we've dealt with. Does that make sense? So all is not lost, so to speak, right? Don't give up in a way, or don't let go just yet. Keep at it. Remember that it serves a purpose. Remember there is sort of like I don't know if a payoff is the right word, but there is a reward at the end of all of this, for our hard work, for our intelligent decisions, for our dedication, for our perseverance. There will be some sort of, whether it's, an education or an understanding, whatever that may be, it's going to give us a better perspective on whatever's going on in our life. So keep that in mind as you move forward through the day. Let's see what the Oracle card has to say. Okay, perfect. Perfect for Halloween. We have Ghost. So, what this first makes me think of is, are we, like, what haunts us in our world, right? What fears, and ghosts aren't necessarily to be feared, and I don't get a fearful nature of this card, but I sort of feel like, what is the thing that we're trying to avoid? What is the thing that we're maybe trying to not look at, or like the elephant sort of in the room that we don't want to deal with, that we're maybe afraid of, right? That's to me, that sort of haunts us in our mind, in our heart, in our emotions. Does that make sense? And the reason why I say that is because Ghost gives me that feeling, but also that King of Swords being so analytical and quiet and observant underneath all of this says to me, like, is now maybe the time to do a mental inventory or an emotional inventory, an inventory of a situation or a relationship or a job or whatever it is that we're at that doesn't sit right with us. Ghost indicates that something's not aligning within us, right? There's some area of our life, there's something that we maybe we've worked hard towards something in endeavors, and it's not necessarily bringing us the joy that we thought that it would. Ghost would indicate that it's actually bringing us maybe more stress, worry, fear than we would have previously thought or than we desired. Does that make sense? And so to me, I don't feel like Ghost is a bad card. I feel like Ghost is recalling upon us to sort of look at things from a more practical place. That's also the King of Swords energy. That's also Seven of Pentacles energy with that sort of patience, that waiting. Is this what I really want? If I'm working so hard towards this very thing, is it this very thing that is going to make me happy, or is it actually maybe creating discord or uncomfortability in my life as I pursue it? That to me feels like Ghost, right? What haunts us? What in the back of our minds, what fears sort of get rustled up in our endeavors of trying to create whatever it is that we desire, want, or that we think will make us happier? Are we truly sure that it will make us happier is the question here, right? Now, let's look to the grounding stone. And it's interesting too because we have the Seven of Pentacles here, and we have the midweek card after our our King of Swords. You guys are really working me today, like all of you. Is the Seven of Cups, right? So we have this seven energy, conscious decision sort of energy going on throughout this week. It seems to be a bit of a theme. So keep that in mind. If we're feeling unsure or feeling not quite there yet, that's okay. That's that seven energy. It's not necessarily the easiest of energy to sort of sit with. The word is promise. And I always think of promise as a commitment, right? But I also think of promise as abundance, right? Like the promised land. I say that every time when I see this this stone. But I feel like this is somewhat with Ghost there. It's sort of like the commitment we make to ourselves. Is it really paying off in the way that we expected or the way that we wanted? Like when I'm looking at this reading, I'm attributing this reading to my YouTube channel, to be honest. Like that's how where I'm seeing this reading play out in my life, in my particular situation. I'm just using that as an example. Like it's something that I love to do. It's something that I work out, that I am dedicated to, that I do every morning. I get up early in the morning to do it. And I know that I have viewers that love it, but those viewers, it's not growing. And so I have fears around that. That would be my Ghost, right? I have fears around what am I doing wrong? I know I don't feel as though it's the quality of my readings. But, I've made a commitment, but I've been at this, I think now 4 years, and it's not really grown. And so am I sort of spinning my wheels is the question that I'm asking myself, so when I'm looking at this, Seven of Pentacles would indicate being patient, continuing forward. Maybe the payoff's not here yet. Maybe the promise, right? The opportunity, the abundance still exists somewhere in this. But the ghosts in my head are trying to tell me otherwise, right? So I have to figure out where is the commitment to myself. And I'm just using myself because that's the best way for me to describe a situation that's going on with me that you guys might be able to apply to a situation that's going on with you, right? So if there's some sort of situation that you thought was going to be the thing or the thing that would make you happy and it's not quite landing, it's not quite coming in, and when maybe you can't understand why, there could be some sort of, i.e. off energy, the ghost kind of thing, that is, hey, can you not do that? Can you not do that? Thank you. Over a tennis ball, please. I don't want you scraping that up. You have like tennis balls all over the house, sir. This particular one does not need to be found right at this moment. Sorry, the Frenchie is like ball, like focus, big time. It's cute at first, but when he starts scratching at like furniture and things to get to the one tennis ball when he's got 8 around the house, it just makes no sense. All right, so, but if you have like some sort of, to me, ghost feels like this misaligned energy, that this misaligned fear, right? That can be maybe stopping our growth, or I don't want to say stopping our growth, but I feel like between the Seven of Pentacles and that King of Swords, there is something that we need to look at, and we need to look at it within ourselves objectively, right? And remember, the stone for this week is that stone of gratitude. So whatever's going on for us, even if it's indecision or discomfort or, what's the word I'm looking for? Low return on high investment, right? If we're investing a lot of time and energy into, say, a situation or a loved one, and we're not getting back what we think we need or deserve, that could be the ghost in our head, right? And that could be the commitment or the promise, the promise that we were expecting from the situation or person isn't paying off. But the promise that we made to the situation is kind of maybe what we're grappling with. Maybe that's our ghost. I don't know. You guys take it how you will. Like I said, it's always broad spectrum. It's wherever it fits in your life. I love that we're seeing cat and ghost and stuff as we're leading into the final week of Halloween. So without being too Halloweeny, these cards are giving me Halloween vibes, which I'm loving. The spider, even with the spider webs. So it's a very sort of, what's the word? I don't know. It's Halloween without being kitschy in a weird way. So I sort of love it, this blending of cards. Next month, I have a very special deck coming. There will not be a vote on Patreon. It just dawned on me that I need to start the Taroscopes like this week. Like I should have started them last week, but I didn't. Oh god. But I do have a very special tarot deck that I don't think any of you know about yet, that has finally reached me, that I special ordered. We'll be using that for November. I have to figure out what I'm going to pair it with. But I'm looking forward to that for November, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. I hope this makes sense. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel out, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Just be patient with yourself and the ghosts in your head, your heart, your situations. You can get through this. All right, take care. Bye-bye.